Hi, I'm Mike Agron. I'm the executive webinar producer with WebAttract, and I'm going to talk about how you can manage the webinar lifecycle from start to finish to ensure that you have outcomes that meet or exceed your business objectives as well as delight the needs of your audience. When we talk about the webinar lifecycle, we're talking about four major components. The first is the identification of an audience that will find your message of interest and relevance. It's creating an invitation that's compelling to bring people to that webinar. And the third is executing that strategy from an invitation standpoint to drive registration, to drive eyeballs and more of them to attend your webinar. The third component is taking all of the written information and creating an engaging presentation which involves coaching your presenters on ensuring that what they're giving is of value, that matches the invitation, that's exciting, that gets their passion out. It also includes going through necessary dress rehearsals and technical sound checks to make sure that everything is working in order from the logistics, the human factors, and the technology. The fourth part is what happens after the webinar, the call to action. How do you follow up? How do you make sure that you maximize the opportunity to get into a conversation with everybody who either registered or attended your webinar? And the way you do that is three things must be met. One, you need a methodology. You need to start with identifying what are the success factors. You need to be able to have a schedule of who does what, when it's delivered, and what are the due dates. The third part are a set of best practices, from developing an invitation to targeting your audience to coaching your presenters to doing sound checks and everything that's involved across the life cycle. The third, and probably one of the most important, is metrics. You need to develop metrics and analytics to make sure that you are measuring across the life cycle if you're on track. Is your message getting to the right audience? Are you getting enough people to come to your landing page? What's the ratio of those that come to your landing page and sign up? During the event, how attentive are they? Are they voting in polls? Do they fill out a survey? All taken together create a methodology based on best practices and metrics to ensure that you create a webinar that is engaging, exciting, not only delights and meets or exceeds the expectations of the audience, but makes them want to get into a conversation with you after the webinar.